It's been very tough weather for the last 20-odd hours, and it's going to stay tough that way for quite some time. But this is artificial surface here at Legion Field, so the footing is going to be good for them as the day wears on. If we get a lot of rain, then the ball's going to get heavy, and it'll affect some things. Auburn receiving Brent Fullwood, the deep man. He is a freshman out of St. Cloud, Florida. Lionel James sometimes does some of the receiving, but in this game to start it, we're going to use Brent Fullwood, and he's very, very quick. Terry Sanders, the man kicking off for white-shirted Alabama. He spins it downfield. It is short. It is taken by Ed Graham. Graham comes across the 20, moves it out near the 30, and Auburn will go to work from the 29. Alabama again. All the defensive people in very close. They set up in a man defense in the secondary. Pitch it outside to Bo Jackson, and Jackson comes across the 40. He hits the sidelines up near the 45, and he's got an Auburn first down as Stan Gay finally shoved him out. Campbell outside with it. Jackson gets a block on the corner for Lionel James, turns it big, and he slips and he tries to cut back at the Alabama 28. And the Plainsmen are on the move. Emmanuel King brought him down.
Of the blitzing and bringing in the defensive backs to the line of scrimmage.
Clayton Buford is in at wide receiver right now. They break the bone, and Campbell back to pass on 3rd down and 9. Goes to the sidelines for Buford. He tries a one-handed grab at a pass that seemed to be floating away. The wind gusting occasionally, and it caught that pass. Al Del Greco comes in to try a 44-yard field goal. It will be into the wind. He has scored 225 points at Auburn during his career. He's a very effective place kicker, yet he has a strong leg. He goes. The ball is loose. The quarterback picks it up. Mike Mann. The man throws to the sidelines. The ball came skittering back to Mann, and Mann never got control of it. Walter Lewis is really and truly the key man for Alabama's offense. So much rides with what he can do with it, and he's going to throw it again. Throwing twice out of the first possession. He is hit as he delivers the ball, and it is almost picked off in the secondary. It was Quincy Williams who came roaring in to lay the pads on it. Some people think there might be enough inexperience back there to make Walter Lewis's passing game work today. That time it did not. The punt by Malcolm Simmons spins it up in the air. Lionel James at his 25, coming back with it, gets one block looking for the corner, gets it upfield and crosses the 40 to the 45. 3rd down and a long 7 to keep the football from their own 47. And Campbell sets up to throw it, pops it down the middle for his tight end Ed West from Layton, Alabama, and the big tight end who has caught more balls than anybody else on the Auburn offense. He went to Ed West as tight end the last time. Campbell keeps on the option, tries to turn it back inside, and he is brought down right at the 35. So he's going to be short of the first down as big Randy Edwards, another Georgian who came to Alabama to play football. Here's Lewis Colbert into punt now for Auburn. They're beyond the field goal range. He's pretty good at the coffin corner, but he just hangs this one up into the wind, and Auburn puts it down at the 1. Danny Robinson, cornerback, downfield on the special teams. Just inside the 3, they go to work as Lewis. Rolls in the end zone. Lobs a little pass out in front. Good to Ricky Moore, the fullback, and Moore runs him out of trouble and gets it up near the 16-yard line. Good call, good play. Auburn showing blitz right now as Tommy Powell, safety, had come up. Ball's loose in the backfield. They were trying to pitch it out. Walter Lewis was trying to pitch it off. It's 2nd down and 14. And go to the run with Boone. And he atones for his mistake as he comes blowing out across the 35. He only weighs 170 pounds. No score first quarter. And Walter Lewis on 3rd down and 6. He has Bendross in motion, coming back toward the ball. Bendross turns upfield. Lewis getting some pressure. Can't get away. They've got him. Brought him down. Ben Thomas from Ashburn, Georgia, the 270-pound junior, fought his way through the blocking. Malcolm Simmons' first kick today, good for 43. Lionel James brought it back 20. James is deep again, wins it Simmons back. Doesn't get it, shanks it toward the sidelines and knocks it out of bounds. A very poor kick by Malcolm Simmons, and once again, Auburn comes out of there with very good field position at their 38. Campbell drops off the throw. He tried to throw the football to Jeff Parks, tight end, and it was a very dangerous move on the part of Campbell because there were white shirts everywhere. Second down and 10. Run a little draw play. It's going to be a big one with Harry Good breaking it up the middle and getting an Alabama first down on the Auburn side of the field. Again, the little draw goes to the big fullback Moore. He looks around for a place to run and finds some daylight, and once he gets up ahead of steam, you better bring a big stick to knock him down. Our cameraman up there with him is Art Pepper. Kind of a windy afternoon for him, and number 96, John Daly, defensive end, levels Walter Lewis for a big loss. Deep drop by Lewis, better protection this time. Auburn, however, dropping back to cover, and Lewis has nobody to throw it to. Now he's got some room to run, and he is a good runner. And he wiggles his way on downfield to about the 32. Greg Carr finally ran him down. Van Tippen a chance to kick with the wind on a 48-yard field goal try. Now he's got to try to hit it into the wind. That's a very long kick with the way the wind's swirling at that end of the stadium. Everything is good on it. Ball is up and no good. Wind kind of pushed it out and knocked it down, and so Alabama is turned away.
But working for Coach Bryant had to be a great importance to me in my coaching career, because I learned a great deal of football from him. I was with him for 9 football seasons, 8.5 years, and we became very close friends. And needless to say, I had tremendous respect for him, and there's no question in my mind or any other people that have been close to him.
Bo Jackson, as his coach was talking, improvises, goes outside, and once Bo Jackson with 9.5 speed gets outside, it's see you later. They're going to pitch it wide, and they get the first down. That's good cut through there. Coming up to support on the play, David King. King couldn't quite get to him. Good is out now, and Joe Carter comes in to replace him at the I-back or tailback position, and Walter Lewis is back to pass. That's good protection. Throws it down the middle. Joe Jones. Little Joey comes down to the Auburn 45 and makes the catch where King makes the tackle. And it's second down and 6. That's Ricky Moore. Hard to bring down, isn't he? It is Alabama at the Auburn 31. Walter Lewis pitches the ball outside to Good. Good surrounded by 3 blue shirts. Down he goes at the 20. Principal tackler was Jimmy Warren. That's Bindross, number 88, coming back into the picture toward the ball as Lewis drops. He's going to the end zone with it for Joey Jones. Touchdown! Third down and 3. Campbell, quick pop. Woods had his man wide open and missed him. Woods had come into the ball game, brought the play. Third down, 12, and Lewis the throw. Gets away and gets some of it back. They almost had him back inside the 25 as Doug Smith continues to make life miserable for Walter Lewis. Malcolm Simmons had a bad kick last time on the 25 yards. He's got to hit this one into the wind. He gets some spin on it. The wind knocks it down rather quickly. However, it bounces around in favor of Alabama and finally goes dead at the 41. That was on the 30-yard punt. Second down, call it 4.5. Campbell quickly to the sidelines. His pass on target. Clayton Buford just beyond the marker gets a first down for Auburn. At the Alabama 48. 7-7 ball game. 8 minutes to go. First half. Up the middle goes Bo Jackson. First down for Auburn. Alabama 36. And it's Campbell giving the ball to Jackson. He's on the loose outside. That was a good, solid tackle by Freddie Robinson, who's 6'1", 175. Jackson is back in the backfield. Campbell walks down, looping around. Cornelius Bennett one more time.
Mike Mann fumbled the last snap on the field goal attempt.
That one's clean, and the kick is good. And you've got 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. And Auburn moves back on top by a score of 10-7. Lewis keeps, pitches outside. Good loose. trying to get to the marker, and he comes up just short. From the 30, first and 10 for the Tide. Tommy Bell, the safety, is creeping up. Now he drops off. They run the ball to his side of the field, and Terry Good runs it up across the 45 to the 46, and another Alabama first down. Terry Good now 11 carries and 114 yards, and Joe Carter trying to get outside and does, and picks up a big gain for Alabama. So here comes Alabama now exercising the option play and the outside. Third, short 3. Lewis still got it. Quincy Williams after him. Lewis has got the first down. He's inside the 20. He's knocked down at the 14. First down, Alabama. They are the length of the football away from a first down. This is third down coming up. Everybody is jammed inside. Lewis slides off the right side guard, John McIntosh, and the center, Wes Neighbors, and would appear to have a first and goal. Gonna throw. Lobs it out. Joe Carter. Touchdown, Bama. They need 7 yards to keep it, but only 28 seconds to play. Campbell hands it inside. Agee. He fumbled the football, and looks like Alabama's got it. They do. Passes away. Pass good to Ricky Moore. Moore goes back into the center of the field when, in fact, he might have been better off to kept going to the sidelines. They'll stop the clock now. And it's certainly not a gimme from 43 yards. The last one was 47, if I remember correctly. He just missed. See the shirt blowing. That's how strong the wind is down there. That's not going to get there. Everything worked pretty well, except Van Tiffen did not get a real solid hit on it. Didn't appear. We've got 2 people back playing center field in case Campbell tries to throw it as far as he can, and let Buford and Chris Woods have at it. Nope, just takes it and sits on it, and that'll do it. The first half is over here at Legion Field in Birmingham, and the Crimson Tide lead 14-10, and here is Tim Brandt now with Coach Perkins. Third down and a yard from the 29 for Alabama. Lewis goes to Good. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, and he is knocked down at the 26, and Doug Smith made the play for the Tigers. So far in the ball game, and obviously Randy Campbell changed the play at the line of scrimmage. Pitches outside to Bo Jackson. Puts his head down, splits defenders, and may well have a first down. He's close to it. Probably won't see anything fancy here. They need the first down. They just pitch it back to Bo Jackson. He runs over Scott McCray and goes on upfield past the 40 for a first down. Second down, 7. Inside, Lionel James, first down. And had it not been for Sammy Hood, he might have scored. Campbell to pass. Got Woods. First down. Out of bounds. Inside the 25 at the 24. Working on Stan Gay. It is third down. Call it 9 for the Tigers. They break the bone this time. Give that ball off to Bo Jackson, coming toward this side of the field, and he's going to have a first down. Third and long. They need a touchdown, not a first down. Penalty flags all over the field. The Auburn man, I think, left too soon. Ryan Delaney to snap it. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And so the Auburn Tigers come down, are successful with a field goal, and pull within a point of the Tide. That's Jones in motion, and Lewis back. They're going to get him. Fumbles the football. Auburn will not get it. Goes all the way across the field and out of bounds. Gerald Robinson. So out of the end zone, steps to the goal line, hits it up in the air. Wind's going to knock it down. Lionel James coming up, calling fair catch. The wind blows it back down the field, and Alabama finally stops the roll on it. And here's Auburn camped on Alabama's front porch after a 17-yard punt. They've got to throw the ball. Campbell keeps it, dives, Goes to the 15 and should have a first down for Auburn. Campbell putting it up on first down, going into the corner for Buford. No. Almost. Only the hand of Stan Gay, the presence of Gay, perhaps. I'm not even sure he touched the ball. That brings Del Greco in for a 34-yard field goal try at 3:53 of the third quarter as Auburn goes to the lead now.
Del Greco has kicked 7 field goals in one ball game against Kentucky.
That's up.
6 field goals.
And it's good. We've got Bendross out on the lower part of the screen now against David King, and Bendross hasn't seen the ball all day. This is Good getting outside and getting across the 30 all the way to the 35. And an Alabama first down. Second down 3, picked up 7. Inside, Ricky Moore, the fullback, breaks it loose, and he's on his way. Touchdown, Alabama. No flag. If they can get the 2, then they'll be back to a 6-point lead. If they were to kick the point, they would only lead by 5.
Keith, there'll be 7-point lead.
7 points.
Yeah, get back on multiples of 7.
Walter Lewis gets away, throws it in the end zone, and it's incomplete. So Lewis pounding along.
Keith, I read it as 15. I thought it was 15. 7 is 22.
Randy Campbell gives to Bo Jackson. Jackson's on his way. Goodbye. In your face. 71 yards for Bo Jackson. And it's out. Nickel defense out there, in effect, that's what it is. That's 4-man front.
That's a good name for it. I forgot it.
Oh, my. Walter Lewis bootlegs it out and gets up close to the 25. Lewis fumbles the football. Auburn's got it. Third quarter's just about over. Auburn has the football. First down at the Alabama 24. Let's see if they throw it. They got a couple of plays with the wind at their back. This is Chris Woods in trouble. They try to reverse it with a wide receiver, and they knock him down all the way back at the 37-yard line. They fake it. No, I don't know. Did they fake it? No, he didn't fake it. What happened? The snap looked like it was all right.
I think the holder juggled the ball again. I think Mann must have juggled the ball because Del Greco stepped up to kick it and the ball wasn't on the tee.
Up the middle goes Ricky Moore and gets a first down up at the 45. Lewis has time. Now he's going to run out of time. Tripped up, 93, Quincy Williams.
Keith, in this stadium last night, they had the state high school championship game. I was visiting with Pat Dye this morning. I said, Pat, did you have a nice day yesterday? He said, I went to see 3 parents in different homes for prospects, then came to a football game last night. College coaches got a lot of pressure on him.
He also saw 27 fumbles. It rained about like this last night.
The problem is going to be snapping for the kicker, getting the ball to the kicker.
Third down and 8. Campbell on an option, turns it upfield and breaks it. Randy Campbell out of bounds at the Alabama 38. Third down and 7. Ball is given off to Lionel James, and he's dropped right at the 35 by Kurt Jarvis. Lewis Colbert.
Well, now the snap. That's the key. You tell your punter, catch the ball. Don't worry about kicking it first. Catch it. It's over his head. Get it off.
Alabama, the big rush.
Oh, he just got it off.
He just barely got it out of there, and he splashes it out of bounds at the 5. He's a good one at it. Second down, 3. Lewis rolling it out to the right, lobs it upfield. It's intercepted. Picked off by Vic Beasley. And Beasley comes back to the 11. That's Tommy Agee with the ball. Nope, they take it outside with it and fumble it, and Alabama's going to come up with it. Agee had it, and the ball squirted out. I couldn't tell whether he really had it or whether Campbell tried to take it away and give it outside. It is third down. Call it 9. Ball is near the 8. Lewis back. Down the middle, incomplete. Down it came. Randy Campbell gives to Lionel James. Falls on the ball. Back on the 40. This possession started about where? Where did it? I can't even see the markers.
And they've got to stop them here. They're really penetrating and blitzing.
Third and 12. It's Campbell getting loose on the option, and they get him short of the first down.
Randy Campbell.
He got around the corner in pretty good shape. It is 4th and 3. And it's Campbell throwing. That's going to get flagged. Chris Woods ran up the back of the Alabama defender. Now, was the Alabama man blocking him, Sammy Hood, or was it offensive interference?
If it's offensive interference, it's a 15-yard penalty and loss of down, which means he'll move the ball out to the 45-yard line and give Alabama a chance.
Second down, 10. Run it. Carrying it is Perry Good, and he goes for a first down as he reaches the Auburn 45. First and 10. Ball on the Auburn 45. Walter Lewis, a little quick one over the middle. It is slapped away and intercepted by Vic Beasley. He was intended for Preston Gothard. Slapped away and into the arms of Vic Beasley with his second interception of the day.
Just a tremendous effort by the safety man.
Well, they got a first down. That may slam the door. Randy Campbell, one more time.
Outstanding leadership in this second half, Keith. They asserted themselves much better than they did in the first half of this ball game.
And they have just won their second successive victory over the Crimson Tide of Alabama. They won a year ago, 23-20. They win in 1983 by a score of 23-20. And it is the first Southeastern Conference championship for the Auburn Tigers since 1957.